Today we're talking about the next wave of vape shop opioids coming soon to a bodega near you. Let's get into it. All right, so the DEA just pushed for the federal ban on MGM 15, 16, pseudodoxil, 708, as well as SR and all the other orphan classes, leaving people in a frenzy. Everyone's on the fritz. They're scared. They're like, dude, I can't just stop my job. I got kids. They're not supposed to know that I'm on this shit, and they don't want to do the Suboxone or the methadone, even though that might be the best thing for you. But nonetheless, the clandestine lab community said, we gotcha. I gotcha, dude. Sick. So they went to Western Africa and studied the aquama tree, aka the Picrolema natita. Now, this tree has been being used by Western African medicine for centuries for things like malaria, pain, fever, shit like that. But someone figured out in the seeds of this tree, there is an alkaloid called aquamine. Now, aquamine interacts with the opioid receptors, but it's actually an antagonist, and it blocks the opioid receptors. But I guess they're kind of like, if it interacts with the opioid receptors, maybe we can tweak it. Thus, pseudoaquamagine was born. Now, pseudoaquamagine is actually an opioid receptor agonist. It's pretty weak. It's like 3 times less strong than morphine, but it does bind to the kappa opioid receptors quite strong, as well as the mu opioid receptors. So I guess this really got them thinking now. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we got something here. Which birthed N-phenyl pseudoaquamagine. Yep, this shit is 70 times stronger than its predecessor, making it 67 times stronger than morphine. And while it does act as the biased agonist and it takes the G protein pathway and not the beta arrestin pathway, there are reports of it still having some central nervous system depression, which can trigger an overdose. And with it being that much stronger than morphine, we might have something on our hands that's much more addictive. Now, I'm seeing some people out there that have taken some proprietary botanical blends and ended up feeling like they were in withdrawal still, but they were still high. So because we have the dual agonist, that is MGM, that was affecting the delta and the mu opioid receptors, you're still going to have a little bit if you were to transition from that over to the aquama. But guys, I'm telling you this ahead of time for one reason, so that you don't end up getting hooked on something that in a year or two's time, maybe even less, the DEA ends up scheduling anyway. Does have respiratory depression, it is addictive, and it's going to fuck your life up. So please, guys, learn your lesson with the 708, the MGM stuff, and pay attention, right? It's not going to work out. Right now, we need to try and advocate for doctors to get prescribing real traditional opiates again. Yeah, go figure. Right? We need to get to a point where these things are on the market. And even if there are some bad actors that divert their medication, we will have a safer world all the way around. But anyway, give me a follow, because I'm sick.